Hi everyone, it's V with Bees and Everything, and today I want to talk about how I make root and mushroom coffee and what are the benefits. Roots are powerful superfoods full of antioxidant, anti-inflammatory compounds, vitamins, and minerals. They are mostly of invasive weeds that grow in our backyards and are completely free to us. We just need to harness their goodness. So here is one of the first ones. This is chicory. Chicory has been really used for centuries as a medicinal and as a hot drink instead of coffee. It does not have caffeine, so it makes a great substitute. It has a nice, smooth, bitter flavor, and it's really full of inulin. Inulin is a prebiotic fiber and it helps lower cholesterol, it aids in digestion, reduces blood pressure, and helps improve blood sugar levels. All of these roots are best harvested in fall and winter after their foliage has died completely. They may have new foliage at the base for the next year, but that's okay. So this time is best for harvesting because the roots are the sweetest and the strongest. Chicory leaves look very much like dandelion leaves, but you can tell them apart because the chicory plant has really tall stalks with beautiful blue flowers on them in the spring and summer. I like to harvest 2-year-old roots because they have the good size for harvest. The 1-year-old roots are usually just way too small. The next one I want to show you is dock. Dock root is used for pain and swelling in the respiratory tract, and it's also used for bacterial and fungal infections. The leaves have a little red ribbon if they are young, and they kind of look almost like a horseradish leaves. The root has a beautiful bright yellow color. Next is dandelion, and you really find these growing everywhere. And this is a beautiful big 2-year-old root here that I just harvested from a garden when I was weeding. And dandelion is just wonderful. It promotes skin and liver health. It can reduce the risk of cancer and can also be used in urinary tract infections. This root gives a really beautiful flavor and bitterness to the coffee when it's roasted. Next one right here is also dock. This one is more mature specimen. This is a 2-year-old root, so it's a little bit bigger. And I'm going to show you the leaves a little bit more. They really look like a horseradish leaves. As you can see, the young ones have a little red ribbon, and then the root has the yellow, like a beautiful yellow color in it. Dock plants are usually used for their seeds. I know a lot of people use the seeds to make breads, and they're also great for the birds, but the roots are amazing too. And here is another one. This is burdock. Burdock is excellent as a vegetable, but also as a medicinal. It's used for high blood pressure, high sugar levels in blood, and arthritis. It also aids in digestion and can be used topically for eczema, psoriasis, and acne. Harvesting the roots of all these plants is also a great tool to control their spread, as they can really be invasive, many of them. Burdock plants have also beautiful flowers in the summer that the bees absolutely love. They look almost like thistles. And here is the last root that I want to show you. This is marshmallow root that I have planted purposely in my herb garden. It has very soothing effects on the mucous membranes in your body. It helps with cough, asthma, respiratory issues. It also coats your stomach and intestine lining, so it can help with bowel issues and ulcers. The way you prepare it for those issues, though, is a little bit different, and I'm going to make a separate video on that. Again, I harvest this root on its second year. It has a white flesh, as you can see, and the plant itself is really large and it's got beautiful flowers in the summer that the bees also absolutely adore. So here's the plant a little bit. It gets about, 5 feet or so. And here is the mushroom that I'm going to be using this time for my mushroom coffee. It is turkey tails. And turkey tails are full of antioxidants. They are great for your immune system. They actually work in cancer treatments also. They enhance cognitive functions and reduce fatigue. They can also improve insulin resistance. So, really powerful stuff here. And I made a video on how to identify them that you can watch. And there are many varieties of mushrooms that you can use in your coffee, but I really find the turkey tails to be the most appetizing. They really don't have as much of the mushroom flavor, which I really enjoy not having in the actual coffee. And I used to buy really expensive imported supplements that were superfoods, but this is all growing just in my backyard and for free and has so many benefits. So I feel like this is just a win-win-win. So after I gather all my roots, I clean them with a veggie brush under running water. I take off any really tiny capillary roots, and I will cut any roots that are really big into smaller ones so they just cook better, faster. And I'm going to be roasting these in the oven on 350 for an hour, and then I lower the temperature to 300 and do additional 40 minutes. The smaller roots will be cooked faster. I also don't want to burn them, so I just want them to be crisp so they snap like that. Yeah, and fly all over the kitchen. The mushrooms I roast on 300 for about 40 minutes until they get nice and crisp and a little brownish in color. If they are not completely crisp, you can always just leave them in the oven with the light on for a couple hours and they will dry completely. So the next step is I put them in my Ninja blender and process them for 2 minutes on high until I get a very fine powder like this. So this is what it looks like after it's all ground up and mixed up, the roots with the mushrooms. And it smells beautiful. It really is nice. It has like a roasty, toasty smell and flavor, a little bitter. And now I'm gonna just mix it half and half with coffee. In the morning, I like to use 1 scoop of mushroom coffee and 1 scoop of regular coffee because I still like to have a little kick in the morning. I like to prepare it as a pour over, and I really enjoy this in the morning. This really is my little treat that I only have in the winter. And here is what it looks like after it's been brewed. It really looks just like coffee. It tastes like it too. It's nice, really smooth, not burned. I really like it. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.